Jobs have shut down. Nobody is doing anything. People are at home doing things, but guess what? Full-time activism never stops, okay? So
they can't shut that down.
You can't shut down.
You're an essential. They're shutting down non-essential businesses. Well, guess what? You, Chris Columbus,
that's right,
as a full-time activist, are as essential as it gets.
That's right.
And this podcast is essential, which is why it's still going.
It's still going. We're going to keep bringing you woke content, and you're going to know, like, because if we stop, this country is going to get more racist. It's going to get more shitty towards women, and we just can't have it. But there has been talks of martial law, and if they come in here and they try to swat my podcast equipment out of here.
So you think the military might come in here and just confiscate all?
Yeah, they're going to be like, are you doing a woke podcast? And then they're just going to
They're going to see your shirt. They're going to see the scarf.
My shirt. They're going to be like, are you fighting for women's equality? And we'll be like,
obviously.
Yeah. And then they're just going to take our stuff.
Wow.
And they're going to, yeah. And guess what? I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight for it. I'm going to fight for women's rights and the rights of all equality. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And it's right now is my time to shine and to set an example and lead with heroic action. And that action is me sitting on my couch and doing nothing. That's right.
So that's it. I kind of thought you were going to say something else. That's all.
Well, that's what these times call for. Okay.
That's really brave because I know you like to go out and do things.
Yeah, it's hard because I am a man, which I'm sorry. I'm a man.
Same.
Yeah. We're both sorry, but that we're men, but we are both men of the people. And that's what, I need to be around other people and like spreading my good points to other people,
right?
And shining a light on where they're wrong and I'm right. I think that's important. And I don't have that now, but that's why we're still broadcasting our podcast, because it's important for me and you to tell other people that they are wrong and that we are right, and that like we know how things need to be in this pressing time.
I mean, you may not notice it now, Chris. I know you're a humble guy. You don't like to.
Humble.
Yeah,
I'm probably the most humble person ever.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
So I know you don't like to give yourself too much credit, but
no, I definitely don't.
Future history books are going to smile very kindly on people like you and me.
We're
staying at home. We're staying in our studio here, our podcast studio. We're not going out. We're staying here, and we're telling you all, stay in. Hashtag stay at home.
Yeah. Hashtag quarantine for life.
Yes. And those future history books that I mentioned, they're going to look back on the people who
We are going to be prominent figures in history.
Yes.
Along with other heroes.
Harriet Tubman.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King. Rosa Parks.
Yeah. She was the one that was on the bus that was like, I'm just going to keep sitting. They were like, you got to get up. You got to get off this bus. And she was like, no, I'm going to sit.
In essence, that's what happened. Yes.
Yeah. And that's what she did. And she was a hero for that. And guess what I'm going to do right now? I'm also going to sit. That's right. I am exactly like Rosa Parks.
Whoa. She didn't get out of her seat, and neither did you.
That's right. You never know what leads people to their heroism. Like I had to catch up on Walking Dead, so maybe that's part of.
Wow. And you probably maybe only wanted to watch like half the season, but because of the sacrifices you made, you just said, I'll just watch the full thing.
Here's the sacrifice now. I'm out of content to watch. So now what? Hit them up with your show, Rex. That's right. Yeah. Hit us up with your recommendations of shows. And, I think this is when it gets tough, and that's when
you're going to have to
buckle down and really
try a new show.
It's tough. It's a difficult time to
People wonder why our generation is negative.
Yeah.
Why we feel like negative all the time. Maybe because we have to stay inside and watch the same shows multiple times. Maybe that's why we're negative.
Yeah.
Previous generations didn't have to worry about stuff like that.
Yeah. Sorry that you guys were busy just like living in a house that you just got to have after, working for a little bit.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah. Cool, boomer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Just wrecking the economy for us millennials.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, then.
Yeah, sure. Good job.